We're solving this question on our method identity, which says that we first need to express this in this form. Now, the first problem here is that this angle and this angle, they need to be the same in order for us to apply the our method identity. So the first thing we do, we'll expand the sine term. So we'll write 5 brackets. It will become sine x cos 1 by 6 pi plus cos x sine 1 by 6 pi minus 4 cos x. Let's simplify this. What is cos 1 by 6 pi? Make sure your calculator is set in radians. Cos 1 by 6 pi is under root 3 upon 2. So we can write square root of 3 upon 2 in place of this. Multiply that with 5. So 5 square root of 3 upon 2 sine x plus what is sine 1 by 3, 1 by 6 pi. That's half, and half times 5 would be 5 over 2 cos x minus 4 cos x. Let's add the cos terms. 4 over 2, 5 over 2 minus 4 is minus 3 over 2. So 5 under root 3 upon 2 sine x minus 3 over 2 cos x. Now we can write it as r sine x minus a alpha. We know r is square root of square of this plus square of this. So 5 square root of 3 upon 2 squared plus 3 upon 2 squared. So that is 21. So square root of 21 is r. Okay, now we need to find alpha. Alpha is equals to tan inverse b upon a. B is the second term, and we only take the magnitude, forget about the sign, and 5 under root 3 upon 2. So this would be shift tan. I'm just going to ignore the 2's in the denominator because they cancel out. I'm getting alpha equals 0.33347. So the first part is done. We got, in fact, we need to give our answer correct to 3 decimal places, so 0.333. Okay. I'm clearing this and making space for part B now. So from part A, we know that we can write that as r is square root of 21 sine x minus 0.333. Okay. Now, hence means we use this result and solve this equation. Now, what is the difference between this equation and this expression and this expression? That is that we need to replace the x with 2 theta. X gets replaced with 2 theta. So that is what we'll do with this x. We will replace it with 2 theta. And we write square root of 21 sine 2 theta minus 0.333 equals to square root of 7. And the given domain is theta is between 0 and 1. Okay. Now we solve this equation. Again, we have an issue. This input argument is not in terms of theta, and this domain is in terms of theta. We first need to change this into the same values. So we'll say let x or y or whatever you want. Preferably, let's take y because there was already x in part A. So let y equals 2 theta minus 0.333. That means y plus 0.333 upon 2 is equals to theta. So now I'll replace this theta with y plus 0.333 upon 2. Now this will multiply 2 on both sides. So this will become 0. This will just become y plus 0.333 and this will become 2 pi. Now we'll subtract 0.333 on all three sides. So we get minus 0.333 here, y here, and here we get 2 pi minus 0.333. What is that? 2 pi minus 0.333 is 5.9501. And we replace that yellow term with y now. So square root of 21 sine y equals under root 7. Okay, now let's solve this. So y sine y will be square root of 7 over 21. Let's find this is square root of 21. Let's find shift sign square root of 7 upon square root of 21, which gives 0. So this would be the absolute angle, not the actual angle. Absolute angle is 0.61547. In fact, 48 because there's a 9 after that. So 0.61547. Okay. Now our sine y was a positive value. That means it's either in the first quadrant or the second quadrant. So 0.61548 or 0.61548. Now we're going to find all the values of y within this domain. One of them is clearly 0.61548. Okay, now let's read this angle. This is going to be pi minus that. So y equals pi minus 0.61548. That's 2.5261. I don't think we have any other angle in the domain because this angle is greater than 2 pi, which would be greater than 5.9. And on the negative side, this angle would be way bigger than minus 0.3333. So these two are the values of y. Now from this, we're going to find the values of theta by using this equation. So add 0.333 to the y's and divide it with 2, and that will give us both the values for theta. So let's see, what do we get? So 2.526 plus 0.333 divided by 2 gives me 1.429. And we need to give our answer in 2 decimal places. So 1.43 is one of the values of theta. Now I'll use the other y, 0.61548 plus 0.333 divided by 2. I get, I get 0.47424. 0.47424, which rounds to 0.474. Oh no, 2 decimal places. Do not blunder like that. So this is the other value of theta. And this question is done.